Welcome to the Ambuja Yoga practice for the third chakra, known as Manipura. It's our center of self-worth, determination and confidence, willpower. In this practice, we'll be focusing on balancing the third chakra, and we'll be working with Samana Vayu. So focus on many of our practices around our core, the front, sides, back. We'll include some twists as well. We'll start with Nadi Shodhana. Alternate nostril breathing. Bring your right hand up. Place your thumb on your right nostril and your index finger and middle finger on your third eye. Your ring finger will rest on your left nostril. Take a big breath in. Block your right nostril and exhale through the left. Inhale through your left nostril. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Go ahead and continue at your own pace. Honoring your own breath rhythm. And if you lose track or make a mistake, just pick up at the beginning and simply begin again. The practice of Nadi Shodhana helps balance the right and left hemispheres of the brain, helps balance the masculine and the feminine, the solar and the lunar. With this sense of balance, we can access our clarity and our self-worth. Our inner knowing. Release your right hand down and rest your hands on your thighs or knees. Notice how you feel in this moment. Quality of your breath, the quality of your mental state. And perhaps you repeat a mantra to yourself: I am worthy. I am strong. And then make your way up to your knees. Reach your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms forward and take your arms up overhead. Inhale, lift up out of your waist. And as you exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Lift your right side rib cage up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. So it's an open arm twist. Keep your hips square to the front. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, twist the opposite direction. Again, hips stay square to the top of your mat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, arms will reach up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take this moment to set an intention for your practice to awaken and balance that third chakra. Step your right foot out to the side. Into gate pose. Inhale, reach your left arm up, stretch it up and overhead toward that right foot. Breathe into your left side body. Keep stretching, keep lifting. Inhale, come back to center, and then place your left hand down, reach your right arm up to the sky. Moving into a modified side plank pose, press out through your right foot, your right heel, press your hips slightly forward, rotate your heart up and open, stretch up through the right fingertips. Place your right foot back down onto the mat. Use the strength of your core. Lift back up. Hands come down to the mat. And release, coming through a tabletop pose to switch sides. Left foot extends out to the side. Stand all the way up. Arms reach up. And then exhale, bring your left hand down to your right leg. Right arm reaches up and overhead as you inhale. Witness your steady breath. Inhale all the way up to center, and then exhale, right hand down to the mat, left arm reaches up to the sky, press out through your left heel, one long line from heel to crown. Draw your navel to your spine and engage your core. And release your left hand down, or left foot down. Reach your arms up overhead, hands come back to heart center, back to that intention. Bring your hands to the mat and come into tabletop pose, hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift your tailbone up, draw your belly down, heart forward. And exhale into cat pose, rounding your spine. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drapes, heart forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, stretch between your shoulder blades. Inhale into your back bend again, broaden across your collarbones, gaze is forward. Exhale, round, turn your gaze toward your navel, Manipura Chakra. Inhale, come back to center and extend your left leg straight back behind you. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your back. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, left knee to your tricep. Extend long. Exhale to your right tricep. Inhale and extend. Exhale and release. Switch sides, right leg extends long back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap your right tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your left tricep. Inhale, lengthen long. And exhale, release your knee down. Curl your toes under. Engage your core by pulling your navel to your spine. Plant your hands and then lift your knees up off the mat. They hover just a couple of inches. There's a slight cat pose here through the back, just very subtle. So you draw your navel to your spine and you puff up that space between your shoulder blades. Stay strong, stay with your breath, breathing in and out through your nose. And with an exhale breath, you'll lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once you arrive, pedal your legs. If you haven't done so already, fire up that Ujjayi Pranayama. Bring constriction in the back of your throat. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale and lift. Exhale to your left tricep. So it's the same motion we did on tabletop. Inhale and lift. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Both hands stay down on the mat. Take a moment, and then stretch your right arm all the way up for a twist. Left hand stays down on the mat. Your heart rotates up and open. Think of twisting from your center, from your navel. Exhale, release your right hand down. You'll step it back, downward facing dog. Long spine. We'll switch sides, left leg lifts high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back, shoulders over wrist, inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to your left tricep, lift it high. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze and twist, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Hollow out your belly through that transition. Drop your back knee down to the mat. Hands will stay down. Draw the heart forward. And keep your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left arm up, twist, turn your gaze up to the sky. Feel that opening, that length through your spine as you rotate. Exhale, hand down to your mat. Plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. And walk your feet forward to the top of your mat, forward fold. Soften through your knees, let your head hang heavy, clasp opposite elbows, feet or hips with distance for a rag doll. Sway a little side to side. Unwinding tension in the back body from feet to crown. Come back to center, release the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and bow. 1 more time. Inhale, lift halfway using the muscles of the back. And the exhale, release. Inhale, circle sweep your arms, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms will reach back up overhead. Interlace the hands, turn the palms up. And exhale, lean over to the right. Shoulders are square at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift back up to center. And exhale, lean to the left. Lift up through your right side ribcage. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, twist. Stretch your left arm forward, right arm back. Using the muscles of your core to twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, navel to spine as you twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Lift your heart. Feel that expansion across the front of your chest and your belly. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, step it back. Downward facing dog. Breathing here. Repeating that mantra, I am worthy. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift high. Exhale to your right tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, lift up, long line from hands to toes. Step the right foot forward. Exhale, lift your right arm up. Inhale, breath. And with an exhale, right hand comes back down to the earth. Step forward, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen from tail to crown. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean right. Inhale, back to center. Feel this side body engage. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, strong core to lift. Exhale, open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back again. Square the hips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Turn your gaze over your left thumb. Inhale to center. Exhale, cactus your arms again. Heart is lifting, a big offering here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. And that in this pose, lengthen the spine is more important than straight legs. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, step it through. Stay low. Right hand plants, reach your left arm up. Twist, turn your gaze to your left thumb. Shift your left hip back, fire up your legs. One more inhale breath. And exhale, you'll take your left hand back down to the mat. Step it forward, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Left hand stays down, right hand to your sacrum. Bend your left knee. Find another twist. Right arm reaches up. Gaze can be straight ahead or up toward the ceiling, depending on how it feels for your neck. Exhale, pull your right hand down. We'll switch sides. Bend your right knee, left hand to your sacrum. Create length through your spine as you twist. Stretch your left arm up if that feels okay. And with an exhale, left hand down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, just to balance it out. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward right away. Wash it out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, plank pose. One long line from heels to crown. Draw your navel to your spine, hug all the muscles to the bone. With an exhale breath, lower halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs are off the mat. Heart is forward, gaze can lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, rolling over the toes or stepping over the toes, hips lift high. And then we'll walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach out and up to the sky. Exhale, again, forward fold. Sun salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, step it back, high plank. Lower through chaturanga, elbows to 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Press down through your base knuckles of your hands. Wrap your triceps toward one another. Knit your lower ribs in and draw your navel to your spine so you're staying integrated through your core. Inhale high on your toes. And exhale, you'll step or hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinge from your hips, dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, step it back, high plank to chaturanga, straight as a board. Inhale, upward facing dog, engage your legs. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. If you're stepping forward, make sure to step forward with the opposite foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hinge and bow. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sit your hips back and down. Feet can be together or hips with distance. Exhale, you'll twist, right arm stretches back, left arm forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm reaches back. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step it back, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend your knees, stack your right hip on top of your left. If your right shoulder lifts, see if you can level it again. That opening here across the front of your right hip, the side body. Inhale, lengthen your leg long, level your hips. Exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose around your back. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left tricep, and then kick out through your right foot for fallen triangle. The legs are both straight. You're pressing down through the knife edge of that front foot. Lift the hips, lift the heart, and exhale. Hand floats down, squeeze your knee to your nose, and then lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, you'll step it through between your hands all the way up this time into crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hips to square the front, shoulders square the front. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. So that same twist we've done multiple times already in class. Last one. Twist using your obliques. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, spin your back heel down, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Your right knee is right above your ankle. Press down through all four corners of your feet. Your shoulders are stacked right above your hips. Stretch out through your fingertips. Gaze is right over your right fingers. If it's available, maybe you bend a little deeper into the front knee. Extended side angle. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Stretch your left arm overhead on an exhale. Lengthen through both sides of your torso. You have one long line from your left heel out through your left fingertips. Turn your gaze up to the sky. Inhale, lift all the way up to reverse warrior. Reaching back with the right hand, barely any weight on your left hand. Keep reaching, stretching, and with an exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step it back. High plank to chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifted high. Bend your knees, stack your hip, level through your shoulders again. Feel that expansion. Lengthen your leg long. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale and lift. Exhale to your left tricep. Point the toes. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, right tricep. And then kick out through your left foot. Fallen triangle. Lift your hips, lift your heart, stretch out through your right fingertips. Legs strong. Exhale, hand down to the mat, squeeze your knee to your nose. And inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose again as you step your foot forward. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Use the strength of your core to lift up. Feel the strength, feel the stability of the posture. Arms reach up overhead. Take a moment, make those little adjustments you need for your body. And we'll twist with an exhale. Right arm stretches forward, left arm stretches back. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale and twist. Hips stay nice and stable. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Feel your obliques engage. Inhale to center. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Adjust your feet. Your front heel lines up with the arch of your back foot. Zip up through your lower belly. Draw your lower abdomen in and up, navel towards your spine. Take another breath in and exhale, extended side angle, left elbow to your thigh. Stretch your right arm overhead. See that nice long line from right heel out through the fingertips. And with an inhale breath, you'll come right into reverse warrior. Lift through your left side rib cage as you stretch up and back with the left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to your mat. Step it back. High plank to chaturanga. Lower halfway down. That's it. Inhale onto the tops of your feet. Thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Wiggle those toes together and inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit the hips back and down. Feel your legs engage. This pose, fierce pose, Utka. Utkara means fierce. You'll twist, hands come through heart center. You'll twist with the left elbow to your right thigh. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, twist the opposite direction, right elbow to left thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, step it right back again. Take your vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high, a little different this time. And the knees, stack the hip. Lengthen your leg long. And step it forward. Inhale, lift all the way up. Crescent. Exhale, you'll twist, bend your back knee. The hips have to stay stable here. Exhale, twist as you bend the back knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, hips stable. Use the strength of your core. Twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale into your extended side angle. Pause here. With your next inhale breath, you'll come into reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step it back. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose. Step your foot forward between your hands. Set yourself up for crescent lunge. Lift all the way up. Right away, engage your core. Find stability through the hips. And exhale, you'll twist, drawing the back knee down to a hover. Inhale to center. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Back knee bends. Stay strong. Inhale to center. Again, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior two. With your inhale breath, extended side angle. Pause for your exhale. And inhale into reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step it back. High plank, chaturanga, elbows close to the body. Inhale, legs are strong again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back into chair pose. We'll turn to the sides so you can see where we're headed next. Let's bring the big toes to touch. If they're not there already, send those hips back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hook your left elbow to your right thigh. Hands are in prayer position. You can stay right here. You could stretch the arms wide. Or you can join me to play with side crow. You'll bring the hands down to the mat as you bend your knees. Your hips will come down to your heels. Hands coming over to the right. Shoulder width distance. Fingers are spread nice and wide, just like in down dog. You'll bring your right knee and right hip onto the back of your triceps. This is the easier version of side crow pose, Parshvabhakasana. And you'll bend the elbows, you'll tip forward, and the feet will lift. Make sure you're breathing wherever you are. If you feel steady, you can play with kicking out to the feet too. That could be an option. Bring the feet back down to the earth. And back to that revolved chair. Taking any variation you like, hands at heart, arms extended. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. Right elbow to your left thigh this time, hands in prayer. Bend your knees, sit down onto your heels. Option to stay right here or bring your hands down to the mat. Side crow, Parshvabhakasana. Remember, you could always take that option with the arms going wide. You'll be your left thigh and left hip that come to the back of the triceps here. Really try to get the knee and the hip as high up onto the triceps as you can. Take the gaze forward. Don't look back at your feet. That will help with the balance here. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Feet can come back down when you're ready. I encourage you to try it again, perhaps. Right? It's the only way we get better. Try it once and then try it again. Each time you do it, you'll learn a little something new. It'll get a little bit easier. Going back to those chair legs. Big toes are touching. Knees are bent, hands in prayer, or spread wide. Take a moment just to reintegrate. Inhale, regular old chair pose. Exhale, fold forward to wash it out. Take your feet hips width distance or actually wider than hips width. Turn the toes out. Drop your hips down low for Malasana Yoga Squat. Hands are in prayer with your triceps on the inner edges of your knees. Press down to the soles of your feet. Lift through your arches and press your triceps and knees in toward one another so you get a bit of engagement here through your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. Your spine is long. And then we'll transition down onto the floor so you can round your spine, bring your bum down, and then roll all the way down. Once you're down, we'll move into figure 4. So legs bent, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then thread the hands around the back of your left thigh. So the right hand threads through that triangle that the right leg makes the left. A little hip opener. And then release your arms. The legs will stay the same if you can. You really try to keep those legs nice and strong and stable. Interlace the hands behind the back of your head, and we'll crunch. Each exhale breath, bring your left elbow to your right knee. We'll take 10. And for 5, and 4, 3, 2, last one. And then you'll twist here. So bring the sole of your right foot down to the mat and the outer edge of your left thigh down. And this time the shoulders will lift, both shoulders lifting. Exhale, lift, inhale, lengthen. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. All the way back to center. Unwind your legs and switch sides. Left ankle over your right thigh. Again, take that hip stretch first. Interlace the hands around your right thigh and around that hamstring. Breathing here. Think sending your breath all the way down to your hips, pelvic floor, your belly. We'll move right into our crunches. Remember, hips and legs are really stable. Right elbow to your left knee. Exhale, twist. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. We'll go for just a few more. Three, and 2, and 1. Good job. Take that twist. Sole of your left foot down to the mat. Outer right thigh is down. Both shoulders will lift on an exhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Get both shoulders up off the mat. Breath and movement connected. Last 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Back to center. Unwind your legs. Knees can go right above the hips now. Shins parallel to the earth. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Release. 5, and 4, 3, hips stable. 2, and 1. Good job. Knees to chest. And then take a nice big full body stretch. Stretch out the front of your body, flushing that solar plexus and navel area with fresh blood. Knees to chest again. And then be in a rock and roll. You'll roll all the way up to a seat. Plant the hands and then step back, downward facing dog. Take your feet mat width distance, walk the hands back a palm print. You might even take them a little bit wider too. And then reach your left hand back, grab a hold of the outer edge of your right ankle. Look underneath your right arm. Another twist. Always love this stretch for the stretch between the shoulder blades. Exhale, release. We'll switch sides. It'll be your right hand that reaches back and grabs a hold of the outer edge of your left ankle. Again, look underneath your left arm. Hips keep pressing up and back. Staying grounded through your foundation. 2 feet, the left hand. And release. Right hand down. Walk the hands forward to palm print. Step the feet back to hip switch. Inhale, flow forward, high plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Take your feet hips width distance. And come right into Sphinx pose. Elbows are underneath your shoulders, forearms parallel to one another, palms of the hands face down. Draw your heart forward and up as you draw your tailbone down towards your heels and your navel to your spine. Stay stable through your belly, lower back, and hips. Inhale, lift the legs up, and exhale, squeeze them together. Inhale, tighten. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, take them wide. Exhale, squeeze them in. One more. Inhale, wide. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, and release. The feet come back down to the mat. Pausing here. Second set. Lift the legs, take them wide, and exhale, squeeze them in. Wide, squeeze them together. Again, wide, squeeze them together. And wide, squeeze. Last one. And release. Come back to Sphinx. And then we'll take a moment just to rest, just to pause. The balance between doing and being. And you're down. And take your feet back to hips with palms of the hands down. Forward or chin to the mat. Inhale, lift up. And take the arms wide and overhead. And then exhale, squeeze the elbows down and back. Inhale, lift. A moment to pause. Inhale, lengthen those legs long, arms long. Exhale, squeeze the elbows down and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and release. Inhale, lift. And pause for your exhale. Inhale, take the arms long overhead. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Again, inhale, float up. Exhale to pause, lift higher. Inhale, arms stretch forward. Exhale, squeeze those elbows back, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and release. Last round, inhale, lift up, leg lift, heart lift, pausing for your exhale. Inhale, sweep those arms forward. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, release, let it go. You might give your booty a little side to side or bend your knees and rock the legs side to side to release. Hands plant next to your chest, next to your rib cage, and then lift up. And pressing up and back into your child's pose, Balasana. Hips go to your heels, forehead down on your mat. Hands can stretch forward or back toward the heels as well, whichever feels best for your body in this moment. Take this moment here to honor your strength, your physical strength, your determination, your willpower, your confidence, your ability to get things done. And also take this moment here to honor your ability to just be, to soften, and to release. Knowing that both of these qualities are important. Balancing the masculine and the feminine, the solar and the lunar, the softness and the strength. Roll all the way up. Now sit the hips to the side and swing your legs around in front of you. We'll set up for double pigeon. Your left shin is parallel to the top of the mat, and then you'll bring your right shin right on top of the left. So your right ankle is on top of your left knee or left thigh. Ground down evenly through both sit bones. Find length through your spine, lift through your crown. You can stay here if it's available. Today it's in your practice. You can hinge from your hips and maybe walk the hands forward. Maybe you fold all the way forward over the legs. Just honor where your body is today. And if this posture just does not feel good in your body, you can roll back down onto your back and take that same figure 4 variation that we took in our core sequence. I will also work on opening up the hips and stretching into that piriformis. And you'll inhale, come all the way back up to center, unwind your legs, give those legs a sweet shake. And then we'll switch sides. Your right leg will be on the bottom this time, left leg over the top, both shins parallel to the front of your mat, and the shins are stacked. Ankles and knees are also stacked. Feet are flexed to help protect your knees. Again, ground down through your hips, your pelvis, lift through your crown. Option to stay here, or perhaps walk your hands forward. That's the variation you took on the first side. Notice any differences you might have between the sides. One side might be more open, one side might be more tight. Know that that is normal. And it's up to you to honor where your body is today, to take care of yourself. Only you can do that. No one else. Only you know how your body feels in this moment. Now come back to center, unwind your legs, give them a shake, a little bump. We'll move right into our twist. You'll take your left heel, bring it to your outer right hip, and cross your right leg over the top, bringing the sole of your right foot down to the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And exhale, hook your left elbow on your right thigh or knee. Use each inhale breath to create length through your spine, and use the exhale breath to twist, just like we've done all through class. So really integrating through your core. Really any weight on the back hand. And if you find that this twist doesn't suit you well, you can always extend that left leg long. Inhale, you'll come back to center. Unwind your legs and switch sides. Bring your right heel to your outer left hip. Left leg crosses over the top. Sole of the left foot down on the mat. legs, ground down through your sit bones. You can always place a blanket underneath your hips and pelvis if you find that you can't ground evenly. Inhale, right arm high. Right elbow to your left outer thigh or knee. Left hand is down on the mat, but it's right by your sacrum. So it's going to help you lift through your chest and lift through the crown of your head. Gaze is right over your left shoulder. Stay with your breath. Know that sacred rhythm, that spanda, that expansion and contraction. So begin to wind down our practice, preparing the body for rest, for restoration. Inhale, come back to center. Wind your legs, give them a little shake. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward into Paschimottanasana. Go ahead, flex your feet if you haven't done so already. Toes point straight up. Really think of tilting the pelvis forward, drawing the heart forward, and then you can go ahead and release a little bit, soften your shoulders out of your ears, draw your elbows down toward the floor. Breathe into your back body, back side of your core. Feel your belly soft, supple, pressing against your thighs. Inhale, stretch the fingertips forward and up. Exhale, release the hands down by your side. And Dandasana, staff pose here just for a moment to reset, ground through the hips, lift through your crown, feet are flexed. This is an active pose, legs are strong. And then release, you'll scoot the hips forward just so you can lie down in the middle of your mat. All the way down. Legs a little shake to wash it out. Keep your left knee in, extend your right leg long, come into your twist, cross your left leg over your body. Try to keep both shoulders grounded. Always place a block or cushion underneath your left knee if you want it to feel a little bit more restorative. Gaze is towards your left thumb. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, squeeze both knees into your chest and switch sides. Right knee stays in, left leg long. And we'll twist. Right leg crosses over. Switch out through your right fingertips. That right shoulder is down on the mat. Notice your breath here, how it influences the twist. The inhale gently takes you out. The exhale gently releases you deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Any little adjustments, you might draw your knees to your chest again. Making our way into Shavasana, corpse pose. The legs will lengthen long, toes will fall out to the side. Take up a bit of space, arms resting out to the side, palms face up in a posture of receptivity. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath. And as you settle into this final rest, repeat the following mantra. I am worthy. I am strong. I am confident. I am more than capable. Allow these words to wash over your physical body, your cells. Roll over onto your right side. Use your upper arm as a pillow. Take a moment here. In this seed-like shape, one representing new possibilities, new opportunities, new growth. And then press on up. Press on up to a comfortable seat. Eyes still closed or soft gaze. Of course, you can always stay down a little longer. Bring the palms of your hands to touch one of your heart center. The divine light in me honors and respects the divine light in you. Namaste.